Hi everyone, I am Angela Cruz with Smokey Hill Designs, and today we have a big announcement, and I mean that literally. We are introducing 19 by 24 inch sheets. Look at this, this is hard to even get on the whole screen. These are going to be for those of you who have larger laser beds. A lot of you have upgraded. So now we're going to have an option for you. And we're going to offer these in different ways, and I'll show you what that means. We're going to have patterns in your full coverage as well as in transparent. To start, it's not every pattern. We've got hundreds, but it's not going to be every pattern. It's going to be our most popular ones. We also looked at some for like the upcoming holidays and sort of bump them up the list of ones to do. But eventually we'll be able to offer more and more and more. We'll just keep adding them as we go. But we've got some exciting ones in here. So let me show you the different ways that we're going to offer these 19 by 24s. The first way is what you're seeing here. This is your stained glass seashells. Man, it is hard to get this. This way, if you look at it, we did this on an extra large scale. So we took that pattern and made it bigger. And this is a continuous pattern, so you can see that there's no breaks or anything like that. We just made it bigger. So those of you that want to make like a giant sun catcher or something like that, or you want to do the purses or the wind spinners and you want to make them larger, this is a great option if you want that larger scale. And I'm going to tell you, you might think you know how good these look because you got the video, but I'm going to tell you what, when you see these in person, when we were doing these, we were blown away by how incredible some of these look when you just make them bigger. The details, they're just so pretty. So here's option one. It's going to be an XL scale, but we're also going to offer your favorite patterns as well in the original scale, just a larger sheet. So if you have an ornament or even a sun catcher, something like that that's working out for you right now, you sell a ton of them. If you have a larger laser bed, this is just a great way for you to keep your exact same design, but just get more of them on a sheet. It'll be more efficient for you that way. These sheets, since they're twice the size, are going to be twice the price, just exactly. But you'll be able to use, maybe you'll be able to use the space more efficiently. So we will have the XL scale as well as the original scale for these patterns, for each one. So make sure you check the photos and check the description. Here's just another one. This is another continuous pattern. So this is your cherry blossoms, and you can see this is the XL scale. It's much bigger than normal versus I also have the original scale. So nothing has changed on that. It's just the same scale. We also have, so not every one of our images is a pattern, right? So some of them are actual images. So let me show you what those are going to look like. So here is your stained glass swirl, but on a giant scale, just blown up in that XL scale you can see here. And then we also, for the original scale, since it's not a pattern and you can't really pattern it out, what we did was we took that same exact image at the original scale and then we reflected it upon itself. So you would still keep that original scale, but it would just be reflected one over the other. And this one's obvious because you can see that you can see where it reflected out. I'm going to show you one. They're not all that way, and obviously you can work around that or even incorporate it into your artwork. So that's your stained glass swirl. Here's one that's maybe not as obvious. So here's the XL scale for the assorted succulents. Ooh, look at these. But here's what it looks like when it is reflected for the original scale version. So here's the one that you're used to, and then it's just flipped up on itself. So it's not as obvious for this. If you can see, it doesn't really have a hard line at all because it's a floral. So as I said, these patterns are going to be offered as the full coverage, but they are also going to be offered transparent. And those of you who came to the Burlington Smoke Fest, man, you guys are great at keeping a secret because we actually debuted these there, and everybody, I think only one of you has posted and you used it as a backdrop for an image, and it was like nobody caught it. Nobody knew what was going on. But these might be a little bit, these were handled at that Smoke Fest event, so I apologize if you see anything on them. But here's another example. Here's that original scale for the Sunset, as well as the XL scale. So you can see just how cool that is on that XL scale. How impressive, and how much money you can sell these for if you have a giant sun catcher. We had some here at our Smoke Fest event last year, and everybody was asking us about that. How do I get a sun catcher that big? I want that. So we are so excited that we can finally offer you this bigger scale for your bigger lasers. I hope you love these. As I said, we're going to be adding more options and eventually more cores as well. So those of you that like the color cores, they will be coming as well. It's just we sort of a test the waters, make sure we don't invest like 2 weeks worth of, you know what I mean, trying to get these on the website. So see how these go. I hope you love them. I can't wait to see what you make with these XLs. I better see a giant handbag. I really want to see that. Giant sun catchers, I want to see it. So let me know what you think. We're very, very excited about it, and check it out on the website under the extra large sheets, 19 by 24s. Thank you guys so much for watching.